When it comes to personal finance, the key word is personal. There are no one-size-fits-all rules for running your budgets, savings, retirement planning, or other aspects of your financial life. With that said, some general, tried and tested rules can prove useful for planning your financial life. While you might decide to tweak these rules in application, they can be helpful for guiding your financial decision-making. So, without further ado, here are 5 financial rules of money that will help you rock your budget. Number 1. Pay yourself first. This is an old rule of money that helps you save, rather than spend all your money. Even if your budget is tight, as soon as you get paid, put some money into savings. Saving first rather than last means you are much more likely to save money instead of spending it. Whether it is a small or large amount of money, create a habit of paying yourself first. Put that money aside and do 10% of each paycheck. This is how you will achieve discipline and good habits. Have an emergency fund. Before you go on a life trip or buy a new car, make sure you have an emergency fund. Bad things happen to good people, depending on your behavior, but having an emergency fund will help you down the road. Number 2. Spend less than you earn. Spending less than you earn is one of the most important financial concepts to understand and live by. If you don't live on less than you earn, you will never get ahead. Spending less than you earn may take some initial life changes, but the longer you do it, the easier it is to continue doing it. It is amazing how easy it is to blow through money without realizing where it is going. Take the time to track where and how you are spending your money. Knowing where your money goes makes it easier to understand where you can cut back to free up extra cash to pay down bills or save more money. Some of the good ways to cut back on spendings are: instead of eating out every day, save money by bringing your lunch to work, opening windows instead of running out air conditioner, or renting things instead of buying new. Number 3. Having an emergency fund. COVID-19 is a reminder that we never know when an emergency will happen. Having enough in your emergency fund to pay 6 months of your expenses is the recommended way to weather an emergency. The best place to put this money is in a high-yield saving account, so that it's earning a competitive amount of interest each month. Assume an emergency, whether it's a home or automobile repair, a medical issue, hospitalization, or illness or unemployment, will happen to you at some point. Contributing to an emergency fund, especially when times are good, can help you prepare you for the times when you need a financial cushion. Many people have likely had to use some of their emergency reserves during these challenging economic times. For those that have, try to rebuild this fund whenever it is possible. Number 4. Money won't solve your problems. Money will solve your financial problems, but it won't magically fix your health, mood, weight, relationships, or general dissatisfaction with life. If you want to improve anything, make it a priority. Money buys freedom. The obvious example of this is having enough money to quit a job you dislike. You could then start working for yourself, retire early, travel the world, build business or non-profit, or spend more time enjoying hobbies and family at home. But money doesn't only afford freedom from meaningless work, it also purchases the ability to tackle life's problems. If you want to lose weight, for example, money allows you to get a gym membership, buy fresh, unprocessed food. You can get the blender to make smoothies. But just because you can doesn't mean you will. Having the ability to live your best life is one thing. Actually doing the work to live your best life is another. Money is a tool, like a hammer, but a hammer won't magically build a house. It's still your responsibility to draw the blueprints, figure out which tools you need, and use the hammer when necessary. Number 5. Be patient. Being patient allows you to wait until you have the money to purchase the things that you want. But it's not easy to show patience in society where instant gratification is advertised as being the norm and credit is easy to obtain. If you are impatient, however, It means that you will likely use a credit card to pay for things you don't have the money to pay for. This is how people get into credit card debt, which will deteriorate savings and hinder your ability to become wealthy. Even if you create a solid wealth building plan, there will still be bumps in the road. When these bumps occur, it's important that you have the patience to stick to your plan instead of panicking. If you end up abandoning your plan at the first sight of trouble, you will likely end up much less wealthy than if you have the patience to stick to your plan the entire time. Stocks fluctuate over short periods of time, but they usually go up over a long period of time. It's important to take a patient, long-term view in wealth creation. Rome wasn't built in a day, and the same goes for your net worth. And here you go! These are the 5 most important rules of money that you should keep in mind if you want to get financially free. So, what is your favorite one out of these 5 rules? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.